Did you know that Montgomery County Recreation launched its first Ultimate Frisbee High School League this fall? We caught up with the kids and organizers on the last day of the season out at Latonia Recreational Park in Gaithersburg.
So this is our first year with our high school Ultimate Frisbee League through Montgomery County Recreation. We started with an indoor Ultimate Frisbee League for adults at our Wisconsin Community Center, and I was introduced to Barney, one of the Whitman and Walter Johnson high school club team coaches, and he was kind of telling me that there was a need for this because his teams were having to travel and play in the Virginia leagues in an actual adult league because there wasn't anything locally in the county for them to compete in. So it just seemed to be, a good fit.
As Ultimate Frisbee continues to gain mainstream attention, the first question is what is Ultimate Frisbee? Essentially, it's a team field sport where you have teams of 7 players trying to pass the Frisbee back and forth and trying to catch it in the other team's end zone. End zones and the field are kind of similar with American football. There's a big playing field and there's 2 rectangular end zones. So each team defends one and attacks the other. Players can't run with the Frisbee, but they can pass it amongst themselves. And the cool part about Ultimate Frisbee is you have to be able to run and catch and play offense and defense.
There is no referee, so the players all make their own calls and they organize it that way. And you'll see there's a lot of even just down on this sideline, you'll see a lot of the players cheering each other on and encouraging each other and helping them make calls on and off the field. The coaches aren't involved in that. If there's a discrepancy on the field, that it's, the player's responsibility to sort that out. So it's really building leadership.
Scoring at today's matches is decidedly low tech. The discs are worth 5 points, and the sneakers are worth 1.
I love the sport. It really, for me, it lends itself to teamwork, and it's very different from any other sport I've done in the past. So, I don't know. It's probably my favorite at this point.
I mean, it's something different and it's new and it's kind of fun. Yeah.
It's such a unique sport in that it's very inclusive. You'll see a lot of ladies out here running around.
Starting off as a girl playing sports, I played soccer from a young age and I played basketball, and I always gravitated towards women's league because whenever I played co-ed, the guys would never throw to me, never pass to me or whatever. But Frisbee, it really is different, I think, because it's a non-contact sport, and also just because there's no preconceived notion that men are better than women on the Frisbee field.
Balancing between throwing to guys and girls on the field, it just builds a good mentality about showing fairness while staying competitive in the sport. So I think it just teaches you a lot of good things.
There's certain techniques and skills that are needed. You can throw the Frisbee any way you want as long as it's in the air and complete. As soon as the Frisbee hits the ground or goes out of bounds, then the other team is now on offense and gets to attack the end zone. So there's many ways to throw a Frisbee, but as long as it goes from one player to the other player and is caught, it's legal. Do 2 of each again. With a defense right in front of you, you need to be able to throw it on both sides of your body. So I just threw a backhand, which is your normal throw that everybody kind of really knows. The forehand's a little trickier, but that's just kind of a tennis forehand. You release it actually, on that same side of your body. So if you can throw from both sides, it's much harder to defend. And if you want to get fancy, you can throw overheads called the hammer.
Besides, being able to get out and, just throw and have fun and exercise and play with all of my friends, I just love the spirit of the game, and everything is it's really a lot of fun, and everyone's just having a great time.
Yeah, I also like the spirit of the game, and we play different teams. Some are in a higher level, and you really learn from them because we're all working together.
It's really awesome to have a sport like this where it brings back the focus on what it's meant to be. Kids getting out here and having fun and running around and adding a little competitive atmosphere, but showing each other respect at the same time. So it's just an awesome sport, and we're really happy to be a part of it this year.
Surprisingly enough, the DMV is the fastest growing Ultimate Frisbee region in the entire country. We have an incredible youth scene in Arlington, Washington, D.C.'s climbing, and now Montgomery County is really putting the DMV on the map nationally.
Montgomery County Recreation invites high schoolers to form new teams or join an existing one. Contact Stephanie McKay. Spring teams are forming. There will also be a new middle school league on Monday nights coming in the spring. During the summer, Ultimate Frisbee camps are available to middle and high schoolers. And for adults, an indoor winter league is available. For more information, go to mocorec.com.